So David was basically living every kid's dream. Something he made went so viral that it changed his life completely for the better, and there was no looking back. He was going on tour, getting brand deals. It was all that anyone could ever dream for. He even won awards for both of his most popular songs. First ever two-hit wonder ever. Before this though, he wanted to be a Fortnite streamer and would upload gameplay with popular songs to boost his video reach. However, nobody told him that you can't use other people's music in your videos and expect to make any money. So after getting most, if not all his videos copyright claimed, he decided that he was going to upload his own music through the power of this little thing called the internet, which gave birth to his new path in life.
There was this trend on Twitter where if you put some songs in your videos to kind of make them a compilation instead of single clips, that they get more views. So everybody on Twitter started using songs from like the mainstream of the mainstream artists. So I started putting the mainstream songs in, and then there was a point where there was no copyright strike, so I was making so much money. So then fast forward like a month or two, I'm making a lot of money. My mom's like, okay, maybe the game's not rotting your brain. I start getting copyright strikes left and right. So I'm not making any money now. I got the red money sign on all my videos, and I'm like crying to my mom about it. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do. I'm not making any money anymore, blah, blah, blah. And she was like on a phone or something. She was like, just make your own music. Go, get out of my face. Make your own music.
And since I've never heard of him until I heard the news about everything going on, I'm gonna assume everything was going good up until now. If I'm not mistaken, he was still continuing his tour despite how much information was coming out. If you didn't know, a Tesla belonging to David was impounded a few weeks ago when all of a sudden the people at the impound yard started noticing a foul odor coming from the car, leading them to call the police, who made a horrible discovery.
Tonight, more than a week after a body was found inside an impounded Tesla registered to the singer who goes by the stage name David, Los Angeles investigators identifying the remains as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, the same girl who was reported missing last year, according to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Police first found the teen's decomposed body on September 8th after being called to a Hollywood tow yard because of a foul odor coming from the Tesla, which was impounded after a person reported the car abandoned. Law enforcement sources say the remains were not intact, and according to the medical examiner, it appeared the girl, who is described as having wavy black hair and weighing about 71 pounds, had been dead inside the Tesla for an extended period of time.
So as you can see, this is not a situation that is going to be taken lightly, seeing as that the victim was a minor and that her remains were not intact. Not only that, after the body was identified as Celeste Rivas, who went missing a year prior, people started to realize that David used to hang out with her and was even in a relationship with her while she was a minor, only adding to the drama. And look, people on Twitter are some of the dumbest people to ever exist, but if there's a pedophile, murderer, whatever that needs to be exposed, they are more efficient than the FBI. And after people heard the body that was found was in fact the missing girl that used to hang around David, they started pulling out information that David didn't even think was accessible. They posted Discord DMs, selfies they had together, pictures of their matching tattoos. TMZ even posted this random picture of him apparently in the area of where the missing girl lives. This dude's life was being exposed from POVs we never even thought existed. But as the days went on, more and more information was coming out. Like just a couple hours ago, a video resurfaced of both David and Celeste on stream together, and David is asking his mods to delete the VOD.
Mitochondria?
I gotta stop with him if you even. We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
Now what she said was that she has a song with him, and so people went over to his Discord and found this reply someone made back in 2024 to him saying, I'm on a song crisis right now with, drop the one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. So it's not like nobody knew about their relationship, it's just they kept everything on Discord. And there are some streams people found of them together and of Celeste meeting other streamers, but for the most part, I'm sure the actual stuff we're looking for has been deleted, and was deleted when this girl went missing. But that's not going to be enough to get him out of this, because if he did do anything, because he can deny killing her all he wants, but there's no doubt he was in a relationship with a 13-year-old while he was 19. I mean, like I said, his Discord is basically a treasure trove of guiltiness. He has a GF, What? Yeah, her name is Celeste. And then the other one I see get posted a lot is this one where David is asking for Celeste and she replied with, "Hi David, bark." And actually, speaking of his Discord, everyone on there needs to be investigated for knowing about this for over a year and not saying anything until now. Like, they had all this information, all these screenshots of them together, but they only want to say something when she's dead? What about saying something when her and David weren't seen together anymore like they usually are? The girl who everyone knew he was dating suddenly disappears and you guys don't question the one guy she was in a relationship with? All these people in his Discord need their accounts deleted. Like, there are screenshots that prove David was constantly showing off him and Celeste being together, and all these people in the Discord are like, "Yup, that's our David. He can do whatever he wants." And what's crazy is that I was reading that Celeste was being mentioned in his Discord as far back as 2022, which is when she would have been no older than 12. Some people are even saying, just going based off his TikToks, that they started dating back in 2021, which would have made David 16 and Celeste 11. And I know people will make the argument that it's okay for them to date because they're both minors, but 16 and 11 should never be acceptable. You would be a sophomore in college by the time they're a freshman in high school. Like, right now, unless David comes out and miraculously has the greatest alibi ever as to why he was seen so many times with Celeste and why his whole Discord knew about the relationship but didn't tell anyone, then he is in for a difficult time ahead. I mean, it just came out that the LAPD searched his house. Obviously, he wouldn't be dumb enough to keep evidence linking him to the murder for this long if he did it. But as of now, this is looking like he killed his girlfriend, put her in his Tesla, abandoned it in some random area that can't be linked back to him, but then forgot to report it was stolen. Like, that's the biggest giveaway right there. Your car was found abandoned, but it wasn't reported stolen? I don't care how much money you have. You will always report a stolen car unless you don't want anyone looking for that car because you put your dead girlfriend in the trunk. I'd be surprised if it came out that someone else had anything to do with this, because right now it looks like David is in some deep shit that only a miracle is going to get him out of. Like, it just came out that one of her former teachers said that she had ran away from home to go live with David, only for the police to bring her back, which is when she went missing a second time and was never seen again.
That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year.
I've seen enough CSI Las Vegas to know that David is fucked. Obviously, more and more information is coming out as the days go by, but after they identified the body, which is what I'm assuming the person who killed her didn't want happening, seeing as how she was dismembered, then I think whoever did it is shitting his pants right now. I think David is shitting his pants right now. But like, think about it. A 13-year-old doesn't have that complex of a life to where all these people are going to be asked if they were with her and where she was. A 13-year-old literally has 3 places they can be: home, school, with their friends. So when you add that fourth option, that being hanging out with a famous rapper, it raises a lot of red flags. Hopefully they get to the bottom of this sooner rather than later, because she obviously wasn't dead in that car for a year, or else the people walking by where it was parked would have said something. But this case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. And while David isn't a confirmed murderer, he is definitely a confirmed groomer and pedophile, just going based off the screenshot evidence that is being provided. Until tomorrow, peace.